Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is Isaacs. I'm coming at you, and boom, there I am. How y'all doing today? Hopefully, you're having a wonderful day, cause I know I am. So, last episode we did a lot with astral sorcery, and we're not quite done with it. There's still other things we could do with it. We have our rituals going and stuff like that. So, I wanted to take a little bit of a break. And one of the reasons for this break is I want to get us into our applied energistic system. But before I did that, I wanted to get into one other mod that'll make it just a tiny bit easier to get into applied. Well, it's not going to make it easier to get into applied energistics because we're already into it, but it will make it so that we can control the size of the applied energistic systems. So let's go ahead and look at our to-do list. We have compact machines. Now, I don't know if this whole episode's gonna be compact machines because it's kind of a lot to cover, but at the same time, it's not a lot of items at all. But hopefully I can make this quick and easy. We're also gonna automate it a little bit, so let's see how this works out. All right. So one of the first things we need to do is let's go ahead and open up our system. Is we're going to need one of these bad boys, a personal shrinking device. Oh, and we're missing a book. Let's go ahead and fix that. Oh, we're missing string. Let's go ahead and fix that also. And so one of the reasons I want to get into applied energistics is so I could finally do something with these mob farms and just not have them out here in the open like this. I want to move them into their own machines and make it look nice. It's stuff I've done before on a different series, but I think it would be good on this one. And then, I don't have to have odd buildings like that one. I mean, it's not a bad looking building. Oops. But it would be nice to kind of have this area cleared out. So let's go ahead and make that. I'm wondering if there's any, for compact machines, if there's something I have to get into. That's all Ender IO. I am going to be doing some more stuff with Ender IO here soon. That's all mechanism. Cool. I'm not seeing anything here for compact machines. So I think we're in the clear to just go ahead and craft. Yep. Cool. Since I'm not seeing anything, there might be something here, but I don't really care about that. So one of the first things that I want to do is I need to make 4 of these. So let's go ahead. We should have all the ingredients in our system. What are we missing there? We're missing an Eye of Ender. And boom, we have an Eye of Ender. Alright, so let's go ahead, 4 of these. Boom. Alright, now for me the thing is I don't really mess around. I go straight for the big boy. So I do the max size compact cube here, which needs a 5x5x5 area. It also needs a block of emerald inside of it. So that's one thing that I had worked on here in the farm. Is I went ahead and I got an illager and I put it in here. Let's see. Turn on the lights. So I have illagers here in the duplicator so that we can get emeralds. So that's a nice little thing. And yeah. So I'm just gonna go over here. This isn't gonna live here like everything else in my base. I'm gonna say this is temporary. Let's go 3 off the ground. And we're gonna go that way. Now what's cool is if you right click these, it'll kind of tell you where it need to go. We need to go to this second one, which should be 3 off the ground. And boom. Alrighty, and now it should tell us our field projector will be here. 3. And there we go. And our last one should be, the second one should be here. 3. There we go. So now let's see. These things have like these sunflowers. Yep. There you go. Those were messing it up. Now the way crafting in this works is it's a little bit weird. I'm gonna put down a dirt block because I need to set some stuff on top of it. But let's go ahead and get some iron. I'm gonna take this personal shrinking device out. What's cool about this personal shrinking device is it's also the book of the mod, like the guide. So you can come in here and it tells you how to do everything. But I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to place a block of iron down there. Redstone. So one redstone is going to go on top. And then we throw one in. And then this will go ahead and this will craft up what we need. Boom, there. It crafts up 16 compact machine walls. Now for the maximum size one, you can see we need 98 of these. So let me go ahead and do this craft a few more times, and I will be right back. Alrighty guys, so I started to go ahead and get the outline of this in place, just so that it wouldn't be so much of me block placing. So compact machines is so cool, but one of the drawbacks is that I need to use another mod to put ME systems into the compact machine. But what's cool is this this mod pack does have that mod installed, so it makes it really, really nice. All right, just go here, and then we need this block of emerald floating here in the middle. And then the difference between this and the other one is instead of throwing redstone, this one needs an ender pearl thrown at it. And this craft will take a minute here, but it'll eventually complete. Now, one of the things I want to do for this episode is I want to get this auto-craftable, because, yeah, I'll end up actually using a lot of these. So, each one of these can take in on all 6 sides. I'll probably end up using 5 of them for auto-crafting, P2P tunnels, stuff like that. So, I do want to make quite a lot of these. They are one of my favorite things. And also what's neat about them is if they're in a chunk-loaded chunk, so like if we look here, I'm in a chunk-loaded chunk. If I put this down and go into it, anything in here will also be chunk-loaded. So like, I don't need to come in here, I don't need to waste claim blocks claiming and chunk-loading it or anything like that. So that's really nice thing about this. So I can put whatever I want in here, and as long as the chunks are claimed, it'll stay chunk loaded. So one of the first things we're going to do after we move into one of these is we're going to move all of our guard enclosures into one, because it's nice to have them out of the way so that you're not having to render all that, and they could just run in the background and be good on their own. So when you're inside of here, if you just right click in the air, like not next to a wall or on a wall or whatever, it'll pull you out of the the cube. But what else you could do is if you shift right click on the cube, it sets your spawn point inside of the cube, so that kind of make sure you spawn into a safe place, which is really neat because I'll end up putting a floor on this, and it'll just end up looking pretty decent inside instead of just all this droll stuff. So let me play with how to automate this a little bit, because I am going to try a new method that I've used open computers in the past, and it's cool. It's a little bit slow. I really don't want to try that. So I do want to try it with, if I need to, I'll go back to open computers. But if I do, I want to try it using RF tools. So RF Tools has like this scanner, so you could set it here, and you could use like a shaped card, and you could like save a structure and everything, and it's pretty cool. So it's gonna be something I try. Let me go ahead and try that really quick. Also, if you give these redstone signal, it turns them off. So I could build in this area without it activating. So let me go ahead and try this, and I will be right back with some results. Alrighty guys, so I've been working on this for actually quite some time now. And this is the setup I decided to go with. It's not completely done yet. I have not run power back here yet. And I'm still going to need to hook these up. I might end up switching these out for crates so I could just have all three on top, which might be a little bit easier to hook them up. But you can see I have my debug info up, and that's because I wanted to hook up this last one with you and kind of show you how I've been doing it. So this builder needs to build over here. So what we need to do is we need to grab the offset. We're going to go the offset in the X direction. This is going to be positive X. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if I shift right click it, this first one's going to be X. So I can do the offset positive X by 7. And then this way is going to be negative Z. So if I'm here, I need to offset it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to offset Z by negative 6. And I raised it by 2 because the way that the builder works when I support that seed, so that's going to be our first level. It's going to be our second. We have this down here. So that's why I needed to raise it by 2. But yeah, that's what I've kind of done for all of these. So if we look, this one, that's the redstone, sorry, that's the iron block, that's the redstone. And then up here, oops, wrong one, I need to go into there. This is the whole setup for this one. Now you'll see here I have these corners missing. So what it's going to be is these are going to feed their items into here. So there's going to be a precision dropper here, a precision dropper here, and those are going to drop down redstone into these two so that they can do their craft. And then up here, I'm going to put a precision dropper right here on the roof right at the top. So I'm going to need to run some cabling from here up here. And then we're going to need to test it out. So let me go ahead and... Oh, and on these builders, so the way they need to be configured is they need to be redstone ignored and then keep running with redstone signal. And then you click this start button once they get power. And they go ahead and see, like, this one has power, so it's going to keep cycling through, cycling through, cycling through. But yeah, we go ahead and we do that on all of them. Ignored. And yeah, let me go ahead and finish setting this up so you guys can see. We have the ME interfaces here. The way we're going to connect these is actually going to be using a different mod. It's this mod right here called I went ahead and I removed them. It's a capability adapter. So what this lets us do is, this mod has tunnels in it. I'll show you the tunnels here in a bit. But they have tunnels where you can connect to the outside world. And we're going to connect a tunnel into here. But we're going to use P2P. I'll get this all set up and I'll show you guys here in a couple minutes. I'll be right back to finish setting up. I just kind of wanted to give you an update on how we're doing everything. And yeah, I'll be right back. Alright guys, I just wanted to record this part. This is kind of like something I do testing wise while I'm not recording. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to shift right click this. So that saved that location. Which then we're going to go ahead, actually that can go back in there. That we're going to go ahead and put this in here. And then that's going to get like that. This one should be the opposite side. Yep. So that's going to get one of those that's going to get one of those. Alright, so we're going to take this, shift right click that one, and then shift right click that one. And so what these are GPS markers from Cyclic. So if you get like an item or something inside of these item transfer nodes, they transfer it over. So like I think this one's the closest one, right? This precision dropper. So if I say this is extract always active and then this is an insert, no extract. If I put 32 blocks of this, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to get those 32 blocks back because it's just going to transfer them right over. Well, I think what I want to do is I want to take these and then I know there's a way to just insert one item, which I think I might have to do with a filter. I don't have access to anything in here. But yeah, so this is what I'm currently working on. I'm hopefully going to try to get these to work. If I can get this to extract just one item, maybe with a speed downgrade, maybe with 3 speed downgrades, something like that. And this is how I'm going to be trying to automate this. So I just wanted to give you guys a quick update while I'm working on this. So I will be right back when we're actually done. Alrighty guys, welcome back. So this is actually going to be a test. So maximum compact cube, 1 and start. Let's go in here and see how this is. I'm going to talk over, hopefully, fingers crossed. Which it didn't, it already broke. Yeah. So this absorption hopper is in a bad spot. It's in the, well, I mean, it's in the perfect spot for what I need it to do. How about there? What am I looking at? South. Maybe something like that. We'll try it, see how that works. Hide area. Let's do that. Yeah, see, this is way too quick. So that one pulled out both from here. Yeah, see, that's going way too quick. I need to find a way to slow this down. Maybe if I use whatchamacallit, thermal expansion pipes. That might work. I do have it set to blocking, so it does stop sending things in here when that's in there. Yeah, but this isn't working. This area over here is set up for tunnels. Well, we'll see what happens when it comes to this. I'm actually out of redstone. Hello? Did we lose a redstone somewhere? I think we might have lost a redstone somewhere. Alright, alright. Oh, well, that went back into my system. And then theoretically, this absorption hopper should pick it up. Let's see. Perfect. And there it goes back into the AE system. Which I just have this coming out of here and going straight into this interface. So that is a craft done. The only issue I have is the one where it is pulling out 2 red copper because it's going too fast. That is something I'm gonna look at. But you guys, it's that time. I hope you had a wonderful time with me. I hope I made your day better. Thank you for joining me, and have a wonderful day. Bye.